Richard Allen Dick Ehrhart. Richard Allen Dick Ehrhart, former president of Kohl Wholesale, was active in the food service industry for more than 77 years. As a responsible business owner, Dick boosted the local economy by creating jobs for area residents. As a caring citizen, he showed a true commitment to the area by donating to various organizations and sponsoring community events. Born June 6, 1923 in Quincy, a son of Matthew J. and Agatha Kohl Ehrhart, Dick attended St. Francis Grade School, Quincy College Academy, Notre Dame High School, and Quincy College. He was in the Navy and trained as a fighter pilot in 1943 to 1945, but World War II ended before he was deployed to combat. Dick's great-grandfather, Nicholas Kohl, began N. Kohl Grocer Company in 1873. At the age of 13, Dick began working at the family business. He advanced from duties as truck driver, shipping dock manager, sales representative, and general manager to that of president. As the fourth generation to work in the family business, he gave his family members the tools, education, and leadership to allow the next generation to manage and grow the business today. He laid the groundwork for continued success that drove Kohl Wholesale to become one of the leading employers in the area. Dick's personal charm and customer relationships were keys to his career and the success of the company. With a variety of talents and business expertise, he emphasized the customer focus for the business, and that became a critical component of the company mission statement as the leading customer-driven regional broadline food service distributor. In 1958, when Dick was 35, his father passed away. This placed the burden of keeping the company afloat onto Dick. He inherited 1% ownership from his father. Other relatives were involved, but Dick's work ethic, business acumen, and leadership were the heart of the company. It took great perseverance to become majority stockholder 24 years later in 1982. Initially selling bulk and retail items to grocery stores, Dick changed the focus to food service distribution. Selling to schools, hospitals, and restaurants in addition to grocery stores made better business sense.
At the time, we were a grocery wholesaler, just staples, flour, sugar, dry goods, and the industry was evolving into what they call broadline distribution. So he brought on frozen items and perishable items, and started doing that in the 60s, and we continued to do that throughout the next couple of decades, but it really pointed us in the right direction for the food service business that we enjoy now.
He was known for treating employees, which included teamster, warehousemen, and drivers, very fairly, as he wanted to be considered a sought-after employer.
He spoke to you every day, he called you by name, and he actually did the work himself, whether he was buying or doing the old column ledgers for sales commission or whatever else. He actually was a hard worker every day himself, not just the boss.
We have a family culture, values that were reflective of him, and we're very fortunate at the company. Richard Allen Ehrhart, RAE, we have an employee recognition program called Responsible Accountable Employee that we utilize that play on his initials. But again, everyone has a part in the success of the company. But again, that family feel, that discipline that he used daily that guided him, his children have that. And so that culture's still alive today. His presence is still felt every day. And he was just a man of integrity, a true gentleman of the business.
Dick was involved in the purchasing side of the business and had a vast knowledge of canned goods and other commodity items. At the age of 88, he continued to be involved in the business and prided himself on buying and selling groceries. His sales knowledge continues to influence the sales force posthumously, as others follow his example, relate to stories told about his days on the sales route, and strive to earn the coveted RAE Sales Excellence Award. Today, Kohl Wholesale employs more than 420 employees and is owned by Dick's three sons, Mark, Matt, and Rick. This growth was facilitated by several purchases: Jenkinson Grocer Company of Jacksonville, Quincy Supply Company, Mark Twain Produce Company of Hannibal, Fritz Althoff Wholesale Foods, and the servicing of customers for Burlington, Iowa Produce, Warren's Quality Meats in Chillicothe, Missouri, and Rogers Brothers Wholesale, Inc. of Galesburg, Illinois. The company distributes more than 10,000 products to restaurants, hotels, supermarket delis, schools, hospitals, nursing homes, retail groceries, caterers, taverns, and many other businesses. The Kohl Cash and Carry was opened in 2000 and has broadened community awareness about the products and services Kohl Wholesale provides. Dick was humble regarding his excellent example of customer service, and that influenced his children and employees. He gained deep satisfaction from providing supplies and services to customers and from creating solid jobs. The 140th anniversary of the company was celebrated in 2013.
He was a very respectful person and a trustworthy person. And I think that affected not just our customers, but I think it was very important with our vendor relationships, the people we buy from, as well as our employees. And so I felt like the relationships that we have, and we still feel like this is a relationship business, that the people that we deal with, that they can count on us.
In 1948, Dick married Betty Middendorf. They had 3 sons and a daughter, Jan. Dick and Betty were members of St. Peter Catholic Church and Spring Lake Country Club. They enjoyed golf. Dick shared many laughs with his beloved golf buddies, many whom are Business Hall of Fame members as well. They loved to travel west in their motorhome, the annual treks, a cherished family time away from daily business demands.
I can always remember him always kind of keeping track of gas prices, and he would go out of his way to save a penny a gallon, and we would be on trips, and he would push it, and that gas tank would be on empty to get to that next gas station that might be a couple of cents cheaper. And it's not we're in a pennies business, so to speak, and that was probably a good way to learn that. But I think we ran out of gas once or twice. But he saved pennies.
Dick was a previous member of St. Francis Catholic Church and Spring Lake Country Club. At the time of his passing, he was a member of the Church of St. Peter, Quincy Country Club, the Elks, and the Knights of Columbus. Betty passed away in 2003. Dick remarried Agnes Brennan in 2005 and felt blessed by her love until his passing in 2013. He's survived by Agnes, 4 children, and 6 grandchildren. He was able to create wonderful memories with the grandchildren who made him so proud. He died on December 27, 2013, at the age of 90.